Thanks so much, sir, for speaking to Republic TV. How do you look at this social media post from Donald Trump? He's saying that it appears that United States has lost India and Russia both to China, and this is happening after the crucial SCO summit. Your first reaction?
Well, thank you very much. Always a pleasure to be with you. I'm not in the nation's capital. I'm in Rajkot, but I just saw this news and I was surprised a little bit, but very, very pleased because he's realized, as one of his own newspapers have said, and some of his advisors may have told him, that of the four great powers of the world, you are ranged against the other three. And the other three are India, China, and Russia. So he acknowledges that by his impulsive actions, he has offended us. But ma'am, let me make it clear. We have not abused America or Mr. Trump. We haven't used harsh language against him. That's not our style. हम तो चाणक्य की संतान है. We don't offend our adversary. We use very measured and dignified language. And I think he has understood this is only the first shot. If I believe he means what he says, and I have no reason to think that he's trying to be over smart, he'll probably post again that I would like to be friends with India. We are ready to be friends with him. We want friendship with the United States. Our brand equity in the US is very deep. So President Trump, if you're listening to me, sir, if somebody tells you, please take it from me. We have no animosity towards the United States. We want your friendship. You are the greatest country in the world. And sir, please give us the dignity and respect that we deserve and that we give you.
Absolutely, sir. And do you think there's a change in the language as well? Because in July earlier this year, when the BRICS summit happened, he was quite rattled by that. But the language that time was very different. But when it comes to the SCO summit, he's posting the picture of the Chinese, Russian president and the prime minister. Do you think he's regretting that he has lost India to China?
Well, you know, you're so right. I mean, you're brilliant. Of course, he's regretting it. But then this thing that he has lost India, no. He may want to say it. He's trying to be melodramatic. He always is. He's not lost India. But what he has done is he's increased the distance in commercial terms between India and the United States. And again, we are relentless in our search for partnership. It's multi-alignment, all alignment. We want to be partners with the United States. So if he doesn't change his opinion in the next 30 seconds, as is his want, I think the message to him is clear. India did not curse you. India did not abuse the United States. India did not attack you personally. Although you did so with our prime minister, you said very unpalatable things about India. And so did that Bizarro, whatever the fellow's name is, Matmaro or some Peter something. He said many, many funny things. But we have maintained our dignity, ma'am. And I hope this message goes to President Trump. President Trump, if you are listening, please take it from me. We want good relations with you, sir. Make the first move. We have been moving towards you. You've been stepping back. Now stand still and let's come and shake hands again and say, all right, let's move ahead together, step by step.
Absolutely, sir. And in fact, one more question before I let you go. He's panicking now, but if you see in the last few days, several experts have been warning him that he's pushing India away. India is getting distance from the United States, but he's panicking now. What has changed in the last few weeks that he's panicking?
I think he has, after breaks, he also saw what happened at Shanghai Cooperation Organization. Shanghai Cooperation Organization is not yet, I repeat, not yet, an anti-Western organization. It's a non-Western organization, and people are coming together for their own interests. So I think he has understood that even in the final document, they did not name the US and abuse it. We would not have accepted it if they did. But said the age of bullying is over, etc. China is the host. They prepared the draft and everybody else signs on to it. But nevertheless, ma'am, my own feeling is our brand equity, the Indian diaspora there, and the fact that we have just rationalized the GST, making things cheaper. So American companies selling their products here, they will have more purchasing power as far as the Indian consumer is concerned. They'll be able to buy more. We love America. We used to, when I was a kid, American products were the best in the world. Now, of course, other things have happened, but there is no reason why we can't bring it back to the level where it was. It will come back. We have a prime minister who has a very good relationship with Donald Trump, whatever Donald Trump's fellows might say. And that relationship, that personal relationship, is going to stand both countries in good stead. I would not be surprised. I know I'm risking my neck by saying this, if President Trump shows up for the Quad Summit in India.
But do you think he's admitting to his own failure on the foreign policy, that in fact he imposed a lot of tariff on India, 25, then 25% more for buying the Russian oil? His trade advisor has been making a lot of comments about India as well. So do you think he's admitting here through his post on social media to his mistakes?
I think he's sending a message to his advisors that you've pushed India hard enough, now lay off. And I don't think we'll hear too much from Mr. Matmaro or Bizarro or whatever the fellow's name is. They're all going to get a message that the president seems to feel that America has been harsh on India, which it shouldn't have been. You know, we really, ma'am, may I just put it to you, after 52 years in diplomacy, I know what I'm saying. We have not, our relationship with America is not messed up. Even as we speak, the military exercises in Alaska are taking place. Our trade is going on. We're cooperating in technology. We're cooperating in space. We're cooperating in jet engines or whatever that is. We are cooperating in agriculture, medicine. So this was one issue where he felt he would score brownie points, but his own people are rising against him and saying, no, don't do this because you are pushing the American consumer very hard, while the Indian consumer is being rewarded by its government. I think that he's a businessman, and that seems to have registered on him. And Mr. Trump, we don't hold it against you. You did what you thought was right. If you realize that it wasn't right, well, go right it. Ma'am, let me conclude. Give me 15 seconds more. Prime Minister of India, when he introduced the farmers' laws, you recall that 2 or 3 years ago? And I heard him and I cried when I hear my Prime Minister saying, हमारी तपस्या का वो परिणाम नहीं है. Well, our prayers did not yield the result that we wanted, our penance. So I'm taking back the farm law. There's nothing wrong in saying, look, we overstepped or we did something we shouldn't have. Now we are walking back. That is India's future, and I do hope China will do it. I think he will. I think you will hear it. You'll see another post saying, all right, maybe I overreacted, and he's going to reduce the penalty, tariffs, etc. on India. You will see it coming, man, possibly today.
Absolutely. So he's regretting his actions. So stay on with us. In fact,